Hey soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're doing what you don't see coming and how it will impact your life soon. I'm very excited about this reading, and as usual we will be picking 4 piles together and we'll find out what you don't see coming and how it will impact your life soon. So we have wand for pile number 1. We have broomstick for pile number 2. We have cloak for pile number 3. And we have moon for pile number 4. If you like to pick by crystals, give me a second and I'll add these right in. For pile number 1, we have carnelian. For pile number 2, we have topaz. For pile number 3, we have the tiger's eye. And for pile number 4, we have the smoky quartz. So take a look at which one of these 4 piles you're the most drawn to, or 4 crystals, and that's probably the pile for you here today. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, in fact, if you even feel drawn to all of the piles, trust your intuition. It will always guide you to the right readings. And as usual, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your time and I'll see you in your readings. Hey soul family, if you love the shuffling process, the card picking process, and find it calming and enjoyable as much as I do as well, I've left this section especially for you. So now let's get our piles ready together. And any deck that I use during the reading, well, now or even later on, because I don't, there's usually a deck that I use during the reading. Anyway, any deck that I use and you're interested in finding out about its name, what it is, you'll find it down. You'll find that I leave the name and a link to this deck down in the description box. All right, so now let's prepare our piles and let's shuffle with intention. I'm very excited about this reading, guys. I feel like there's magic coming out of this reading today. I feel it in my heart. I don't know why. We'll find out together why I have this strong inkling that this is a very important reading. Anyways, we'll see together, right? So let's shuffle with intention. What don't they see coming and how will it impact their life soon, please? Can we kindly know? What don't they see coming and how will it impact their life soon? Can we kindly know, please? What don't they see coming and how will it impact their life soon? All right. So we'll add 1, 2, yeah, 3 and 4. That's what I feel here. All right. Now we're going to take our second oracle card, or, well, technically our third, right? All right, so What don't they see coming? And how will it impact their life soon, please? What don't they see coming? And how will it impact their life soon? All right, so we'll add 1, 2, 3, and 4. Lovely. All right, now we're going to be adding 5 tarot cards to each deck. Which way up is that? Yeah, it's the right way up. All right. So, what don't they see coming, please? And how will that impact their life soon? May we kindly know, what don't they see coming? And how will that impact their life soon? I feel it one more time. What don't they see coming? And how will it impact their life soon? Wonderful. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 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 Wonderful. So we have our piles ready. And now let me put this deck here. Yeah. All right. So now let's put our piles back in neatly. So let's tidy up our pile number 1. Put it in its place. Yeah, right there with its carnelian. Okay, wonderful. Let's tidy up pile number 2. All right, wonderful. Put it over there, and let's add the topaz. Pile number 3. Wonderful. Tidied pile number 3. Now, let's put its stone, the tiger's eye. And it's time for our 4th pile. Let's tidy that up. And place it and put the smoky quartz. Guys, I think we're ready. As I always tell you, I love spending this time with you. And I believe we're now ready for our readings. Let's go. Hi, pile number 1. So you have chosen the beautiful carnelian and you have chosen the wand. This is going to be a very interesting reading because the carnelian and the wand is coming beautifully together. So let's find out more here about what you don't see coming and how it will impact your life soon. Pile number 1. So you have the belladonna. Interesting. Okay, and you have the sun in Pisces with vision. It's really interesting because with vision and the wand, there's a lot of magic here that I see in your reading. Pile number 1. All right, for some of you, there's a lot of psychic abilities going on. But that's not what I'm seeing. I'm just saying that maybe some of you have a lot of strong psychic abilities. Okay, so let's take a look at your tarot cards. You have Strength, the Hermit, you have the Five of Pentacles, you have the Eight of Pentacles, and you have the Nine of Pentacles, dream come true. It's interesting as well. The contrast and the similarities between the Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles here. It's like they're speaking to each other, right? And then you're ending the reading with a dream coming true, especially a financial dream coming true. So that is very obvious here. What you don't see coming soon is the manifestation of a financial dream that you have visualized. Pile number one. And it's coming very soon. It's like you're moving from an energy here, as I can see in your cards, from the Five of Pentacles, where maybe you are worried about finances. You're worried that you might have some things that you want to pay off, some debts. Maybe you're worried about day-to-day spendings, the future. And then with your work, with the Eight of Pentacles, because the Eight of Pentacles is showing work here for sure. So your hard work will pay off very soon. And when we say pay off, that's not even cutting it, because you have your dreams coming true very soon. That's what the reading is about. What don't you see that's coming soon that will impact your life soon? Your financial dreams, whoa, that was magical, will just drop, just like my deck dropped right there. Will just drop. A lot of finances will drop into your life soon. Pile number one. So with the wand here, there is money dropping on your lap, huge amounts, a dream come true kind of money coming your way soon. Pile number one. What a dream. I love this for you, pile number one. I wonder what you're doing that will bring this finances to you soon. But this is definitely, well, as per the reading, as I'm seeing here, will be happening for you. Because the wand is the extension of your energy. Pile number one. It's the extension of one's energy, the manifestation of dreams and wishes. And it happens in the ether, which is the space where there is the synergy of all the elements. They come together to fill it in, manifesting our desires into the physical world. The wand is both intention and action. And because the wand appeared in your reading, which is both intention and action, it's unbelievable. It seems like you will be making money. Again, this is confirmed in your all your oracle cards are saying exactly the same thing. You have the belladonna here again. You see in the belladonna card a hen holding the atropos shears. I hope you can see that. Okay, I'm sure you can see it now. And the plant belladonna gets its name from the Atropa belladonna goddess of fate. That's where the plant gets its name. And so it's like with these shears, you're picking up your rightful financial gains. With the hard work here with the shears, you're reaping what you have planted, what you saw. Pile number one. Again, you can see even with the stone in your reading, the carnelian is all about motivation and endurance. It's all about courage. And It's also about using your voice effectively. It seems like you are maybe helping others, protecting others. You're doing something so good for others in your work. What could you be doing? Pile number one. With your voice, some of you are lawyers. Not necessarily, of course, but the energies I'm picking up. Some of you are lawyers, some of you are teachers, especially with the Hermit card here. There's a lot of gained consciousness. You've been studying alone. You've been learning a lot. Not just you've been working and learning. You've been spending a lot of time growing within your field, manifesting as well. With the octopus here, it has a lot of arms, so you've been doing so many things at the same time, solely focused here on this ether, on your mission. Pile number one. So you could also be someone who does something with their hands, a certain craft that helps people. I don't know why fishing came to mind. It just hit me. So anyways, especially with the Pisces here, it could really be so many professions, not just one or the other. But you're helping others at the end of the day. You're working hard, and very soon coming into your life is a lot of financial blessings. Let's talk about that, pile number one. Let's see how this is going to impact your life. I do see a mermaid here, or a fae, enjoying her time in water. And while this little bathtub isn't big, but it's certainly what they are enjoying. What I'm seeing here is that this gives me the idea that you will not be spending all of your money. Pile number one. So the way these finances are going to impact your life is that you're gonna be choosing to make your life comfortable enough for you to enjoy it, but at the same time to save the rest. Good on you, pile number one. I also see how it will the way it will impact your life is that it will gain the attention of so many people around you. It's like, whoa, what is happening for pile number one here? Pile number one seems so modest, but it's like a little bit of your luxuries and comfortable life here and there will grab people's attention. Hey, they won't see all the finances that you're saving, but they will see you more comfortable, and it will grab their attention. So be careful with that, pile number one, because with the Hermit, it seems to me that you are quite a private person. So enjoy your life, but make sure you understand that your surrounding is watching, pile number one. The Strength card is very interesting. So you see a whale being stuck and finally being assisted into freedom. This makes me think, pile number one, that you have always been someone who has bigger skills than the rest of your surrounding. The whale is one of the biggest, if not the biggest, creature in the ocean. Yes, the biggest creature in the ocean. I don't think I'm mistaken here. And it seems here in this specific Strength card that it was caught, it was trapped, and is like fate. We talked about fate a second ago, didn't we? Okay, I don't know why I feel like we talked about fate. Anyway, so it seems like fate kept you trapped for a while. You were growing your strength, learning about your own strength. It's like pile number one, you had a lot of strength. You didn't know how to tap into it and use it. And so you've been through some sort of karmic entrapment where you were forced to dig deep, get in contact with your soul, understand what sort of grand power you have so that you can get back up. And it's like fate has caused a halt or a pause, despite the fact that you always knew that you're full of skill, that you can do a lot of things, just so that you can tap into your inner power. Get in touch with it finally. It's one of your soul's. Your soul is super powerful. And it was time for you to get in touch with that, to understand that, to see that, to get in touch with it, to claim it, and to get back up. And now that you're up, pile number one, you are manifesting big things. But you're being careful here, as I can see in your reading. You're about to live a comfortable life, but quietly. Coming from a time of being stuck, a little bit of desperation maybe. You were struggling to make ends meet. And now your work is presenting you, or will be presenting you, with money. Look, I see here with the Five of Pentacles, you were making ends meet, but you weren't left alone. There were some sort of assistance in the past. It wasn't enough, but you weren't entirely left alone, pile number one. But now, do you see the contrast here? Now, you're being presented with a lot. I see you working hard, helping, working hard from the heart. You know, Carnelian is about using your voice effectively. There is heart and soul in what you're doing. And now you're reaping the benefits of that. Let's get more information, pile number one, on how this... Oh, no, we're not going to be using this deck. On how this new financial gain will be impacting your life. So can we kindly know, how will this financial gain that's coming soon into pile number one's life, how will it impact their life, please? How will it impact pile number one's life? Right, let's see, pile number one. So you have Temperance. Whoa, again, the idea of so many hands. You're working so hard. It seems to me with Temperance, there is balance of energy, meaning everything that you're working on will reap benefit. Everything that you put in work will give back to you. So you see a lot of things. With the beads, you're seeing spirituality. The more you give to your spirituality, your soul, the more it gives back to you. The wand, the more you manifest, the more it gives back to you. The more you work on your goals, the more with the with the lotus, the more you work on your health, everything. It's like you're working on so many things. You've created momentum, pile number one. And now you're reaping the benefits of everything you've done. It's like you first put your effort into something, and when that was set, you started putting efforts into the next thing, and the next, and the next, and next, and these are representing all of your arms. And now you're able to, or you're on your way to being able to work on everything that you want changed in your life, and you'll be reaping the benefits of all of that. All right, you have the Two of Swords. What a beautiful Two of Swords. You have the Two of Swords. You have the Lovers. Oh, okay. you have the Tower. Ooh, I like that. And you have the Nine of Swords. So how the question is, let's now take these as an answer to our question. I just told you this, by the way. Let's go back to answering the question. Our question was, how will these financial gains have an impact on your life? So these financial gains, pile number one, will help you with so many goals that you have. Now that we said you've created momentum and that you are working on so many things at the same time, these finances you are going to be using wisely in the areas that will be helping you further achieve your goals. You have many goals, it seems. Many goals. Wow, you are so ambitious, pile number one. No wonder you were drawn to the carnelian. This is really catching my attention here. You got very specific cards to our question. My dear pile number one, your cards are showing me that very soon you will have to be making a very critical decision. I don't know what that is, but your finances here, since that was our main question, they will cause you to make a very big decision very soon. One that is based on anxiety, actually. And the Nine of Swords here is a decision taken with anxiety. Specifically, this very interesting Nine of Swords, where in Greek mythology, the Oracle of Delphi, she tells the king, she warns the king, rather, that his son, Oedipus, I think, will be killing him one day. And now he's left with a big decision. Had he not let his fears from what he heard lead him, he would have probably raised his son with love and not hate, and avoided all of this altogether. So, look, pile number two. Your finances somehow in the near future, you're going to get a lot of money. There's no question about that. It will cause you to be making a great decision. You can deal with decision with either anxiousness and fear, or you can deal with it with love. And that's the route that is most advised here by Spirit. Take it with love. It will come as sudden for you. I'll be picking up cards for you now, and I'll try to find out for you and see if we're allowed to know here. But all I can tell you with the decision that you will be making soon, the advice is to deal with it with love and not fear. And just like here with the king, had he raised his son with love, it would have all been absolutely beautiful and fine and avoided altogether. So it's not something fatal. It's a decision that you have to make with love, to have a discerned decision, a decision that's well thought out, that is thought through with love, vibrating with love and not vibrating with fear. Don't take your decision with fear. Let me try to get more information for you with regards to that, because overall your reading is so positive, is so beautiful. There's a lot of financial abundance, your dream coming true. Let me find out what this decision will be based on here, pile number one. All right, so I'll be using another deck for that. Let's put these here and get more information on them. So, can we kindly know, please, What decision needs to be made here? What is this situation about? What decision does pile number 1 need to be taking? And why? What's going on, please? You have the King of Cups. Okay. You have the Two of Cups right in conjunction with the Lovers. This may have to do with someone you love. Someone that's dear to you. You have the Ace of Swords. And you have the Seven of Pentacles. Sorry, I had to adjust the camera. So, what I'm seeing here for you, pile number 1, is that while you will be able to use the great finances or the great wealth that's coming here to achieve your goals, you might need to use a huge chunk of this money that's coming in or finances to help a very dear one to your heart. I mean, this is a general reading. Take it as resonates. And this is a choice. You don't have to make that choice. This is a choice at the end of the day. You might choose not to. And you might choose to. That's all up to you. Remember, tarot is only a tool to let us know so that we make better decisions, though, so that we don't let things that we don't want happen. We're ready and prepared for it. We take the decision that we want. It's all up to you, pile number 1. I'm seeing that you may have the choice between choosing to save slowly but surely, or to help someone in trouble that's dear to you, that will reach out and ask for your help, and then start anew, and then start saving, that kind of thing. I'm seeing the advice of choosing love, or to take your decision with love, to not take decisions with anxiety. Whatever decision that you take, accept it. Whether you choose to help or not, this is up to you. Whatever you choose, don't let it stress you out. Do it with love. Take the decision with love. I see for a lot of you, you will choose to help this dear person out and start anew and start saving again. So it's not drastic. It's just that news that is veering you off course a little bit from your savings plan, where you might choose to say, hey, this might be a little bit big. It's not in line with what I wanted to do for the time being, but I will choose to help out a dear loved one and save anew little by little. But overall, even with that, I do see, pile number 1, that this finances coming in will not, this situation here will not affect your comfort, will not affect your ability to achieve the rest of your goals. It's just that your savings will be veered off course or halted for a while until you can help them out, and with the Ace of Swords, start anew. So pile number 1, that is exactly what I see for your reading. I wish you all the best of luck. I wish you all this great abundance. I love your beautiful big heart. And may you always be blessed, pile number 1. So that was your reading. If you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell, and don't forget to check my productivity book out if you're interested. It's a small book that you won't procrastinate on reading. It has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person today, all while enjoying it. And so if you're interested, you'll find that down in the description box. And pile number 1, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. So you have chosen the beautiful topaz as well as the broomstick. What an interesting combination. So let's take a look at your cards and find out exactly what you don't see coming and how it will impact your life soon. So you have the broomstick with cleansing. We'll talk about that in a second. Oh, you have the birch. Interesting. So spring is coming, it seems. All right. You have the sun in Cancer with resourcefulness. The sun is Cancer is also giving me emotions. Listen, pile number 2, I don't want to jump into conclusions. We haven't seen your tarot cards yet, but I'm getting a very strong feeling about this. I'm going to hold it off. Let's see your tarot cards. You have, oh, okay, this is confirmed. You have the Queen of Cups. What a beautiful Queen of Cups. What a beautiful Queen of Cups. There's something so beautiful. Everything that she is. What a gorgeous Queen of Cups. Sorry about the gushing here. I just love this deck very much. Specifically this Queen of Cups. You have the Wheel of Fortune. You have the 5 of Swords. What a sweet penguin there, right? All right. You have the 8 of Swords. And you have the Knight of Cups. Interesting reading. What can I tell you, pile number 2? Your reading is so clear. It's so explicit in its message. In your reading, pile number 2, I see you clearing out old energy and bringing in new energy in terms of a relationship. Let me break it down to you clearly. So you have, you're not going to believe this. So you have the broomstick, which of course, if you've been on the channel for long, we know that when this card comes out, we know that the broomstick is all about clearing out psychic debris. So there's this idea of out with the old energy. So there may have been clear or blocked or stale energy that you are taking out. Specifically in this reading, I'm seeing it about relationships. You have the sun and the moon here. And also the broomstick was used during hand fastings when lovers would jump on the broomstick together. So that's the symbolism that we're seeing here. Now, you also have the birch. And in Irish communities, you have the Yule log, which you can see here. And it was cut out from a birch tree. And again, the birch twigs were used to brush out dust of the old year and bring in the new, revitalizing the place. So there is renewal in your sacred area, especially that this is the 4th house. the hominess. Sun in Cancer, I'm seeing love. Queen of Cups, there is love, there is change, complete change of fate. Pile number 2, in terms of your relationship. Now, this is going to be a connection that will feel very much like home, especially with the topaz here, the beautiful topaz, because the topaz energy is soothing energy. It's healing energy, and we're not saying healing in any way lightly. There was a stale or blocked energy in the relationship department, because with the 5 of Swords here, I'm seeing that you got hurt playing the game in the previous past. Can we talk about this sweet penguin that's saying, oh, it's gonna be okay, don't be scared. You see this little mermaid kid being mortified at how the cut happened and how it hurt. So it was all fun and games until someone got hurt. Until you got hurt, pile number 2. You have been wounded in this department. Maybe you didn't find the right mature person. You got hurt very deeply, and it turned you off. There was stagnant energy in this department, where at your heart of hearts, you're such a beautiful person, pile number 2. Let me tell you, the Queen of Cups has been taking my soul with it ever since it came out. It seems like you're a very loving person by nature, a beautiful person at heart. You got hurt and you decided to take that love away. Give love to yourself. Take care of yourself very well. Nurture yourself. Good for you, my beautiful pile. And you've just blocked it off for a while. I feel like this energy is dissipating. Something in you is dissipating, pile number 2. Something is, your heart is dissipating. You've grown and balanced, and that's what the Queen of Cups is all about. She's healed, and that's what the topaz here and the sun. You've healed. You've regained your balance. You've regained your power. And so what's coming into your life soon is a connection after stagnancy and pain. With the Knight of Cups, this is someone who will be very romantic, very loving, very passionate. And this connection will happen very quickly with the Knight of Cups. This is someone who will outright tell you how they feel. They will be very loving, very much loving to spend time with you. Very romantic in nature, pile number 2. So now that we have had a close look here at what you don't see coming into your life soon, let's now pick out your tarot cards and see how is this beautiful romantic. When I say romantic, both of you here seem to me like very romantic people at heart. You're represented as the Queen and they are represented as the Knight. I want to be a fair, honest tarot reader here. You seem more evolved than they are in one area or the other, but they will be loving and sweet. And so I'm going to pick up your tarot cards and I'm going to find out exactly how this connection will impact your life soon. Pile number 2. Let's ask with intention out loud. How will this connection impact pile number 2's life soon, please? What should they expect? How will it be like? Will it be enjoyable? Will it be good? And why is this person depicted as the Knight of Cups, please? Maybe this Knight of Cups is just here to show us that it will be very loving, that they will be pursuing you. But let's see. We'll find out together. So pile number 2, you have the 5 of Pentacles, or the 5 of Coins. You have the 9 of Cups. This is going to be a wish fulfillment in terms of love and emotions. Pile number 2. When it comes to emotions, it will be fulfilling to a level that cannot be described, because it will be your wish come true in this area. Okay? So we're again seeing the effect or the impact of how it will have in your life, of you perhaps feeling alone, left out in the cold, with the people surrounding you, feeling a little bit alone, from that energy into very loving energy, full of sharing, full of emotional fulfillment. I love that for you, pile number 2. May you be blessed. You have the 8 of Wands, again the energy of it happening quickly, emotions running high, butterflies. It's just moving so quickly, this connection. And it seems also that it will be happening very quickly into your life. Or it might happen during the spring. If you're watching, this is a timeless reading, but if you're watching it now, then it will be happening in the beginning of the spring. Perhaps with birch, it would remind me of March, something along these lines. And then you have the King of Wands. I asked, was that just a card to show us the energy? Or was this person going to be less mature than you? We have the King of Wands. No worries, this answers my question. Passionate, mature love. Kings are all balanced energy. Thank you for answering that question. Then we have, you have the Empress. Pile number 3, I'm so happy you have the Empress, because I was worried with the Knights. It's known that the Knights could be very loving, but may not be mature enough to be faithful sometimes. So you have the King of Wands, and then you have the Empress, showing that this person will have, with the Sun here, will have all their eyes on you, will see you as the one. In fact, with the Empress, is the 3rd card represented here in Roman as 111. You can see just you, pile number 2. So this is mature love. This is a dream come true for you when it comes to relationships. Fate is changing. The past taught you a lot of things about you first. And foremost, pile number 2. The experiences that you've had were for you to grow. They showed you your shadow. They cut through so that your only way was to deal with your shadow, heal, mature, grow, build your confidence, know what to pick and what to leave out. And now you are ready for a very mature, beautiful, extremely romantic, full of fire relationship. Pile number 2. This person will really see you as the one that they've always dreamt of, will hold you very dearly, will treat you in a very tender way. This connection will feel very homey with the 4th house, very soothing with the Topaz. You will both feel like spring has finally reached your hearts after a long winter. Pile number 2. This is just so sweet. You know what I'm going to do here for you, pile number 2? This looks like such a sweet connection. It will be a shame to end this reading on this without more information. Now that we were able to get the energy of this connection here, let me grab another deck and find out more information about maybe how you will meet this person, how this person will be like. Let's find out together, my dear pile. Hold on. All right. So can we kindly get more information, please, about who this person is going to be like? How is pile number 2 and this person going to meet? And this one. Yeah, let's see. All right, so let's see. Pile number 2. You have the Fool, the Star. Do you see how it's falling under the 9 of Cups? Your dream come true. There's no question about that. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the 9 of Cups, and the Star all lining up. What a wish, what a dream come true. Unbelievable. It's like you're going to be very fortunate. It is exactly what you're dreaming of, and the stars are aligning for you now to receive it. So with the Fool, this is a new beginning, a totally new beginning in your life. And that's why we have cleansing of psychic debris, cleansing of or clearing out blocked or stale energy at all levels. So out with this energy and the new energy of a life that is fun. Do you see how this person is entertaining others? It's like something that you will enjoy immensely. Pile number 2. But let's get back to our question. We're seeing how you're going to meet. How is it going to be like? Maybe information about them. Let's see. 10 of Cups. What can I tell you? Okay, so the impact of that, before we get to our question, you might create a family. Do you see how with the 10 of Cups here? Ultimate happiness, ultimate emotional fulfillment. And some of you, especially with the home here, the 4th house, you might create a home together, a family. You might even get a child soon. This is all up to you, right? The 6 of Pentacles. And the 8 of Swords. Now that we've had a look at the cards, let's read them back again to our question. How is this relationship going to be like? How are you going to meet them? How are they going to be like? Let's get more information here. So I'm seeing different scenarios in how you are going to meet them. This is a general reading. And so the different scenarios that I'm seeing is you might meet them in some work of philanthropy, some charity work, some help for the community. Some of you will meet them at work. Some of you will meet this person as in some sort of traveling. Right now, you're stuck, maybe because of the situation that we're in worldwide. So there might not be traveling now for either you or them. Once that energy dissipates, there is traveling. Either you or them will be traveling and the connection will happen, either you or them. I'm seeing that some of you may meet this person through a family gathering of family and friends. Meeting them through someone in your family, maybe. Some of you may meet this person through some sort of entertainment platform, maybe even online. Or a show. The examples are endless here. I apologize about that, but it is a general reading. Now, let's see what is expected to happen here. So I'm seeing a lot of lilies, blue lily. Sorry, why am I saying lilies? Lotus flowers in this star card. Now the lotus flower submerges into the river or the lake every evening, whoop, blossoming again. So this is showing me that both of you may be introverts, or you may be missing in action at the moment. You might be extroverts, who knows, but you're missing in action at the moment. And there's one evening where both of you will appear out of your cocoons for something. You're out specifically for a reason. Both of you don't get out much, maybe perhaps because of the situation, like we said, that you are at homes, locked at homes. And there is one evening where you're out choosing to do something, maybe to congratulate a family member. You're invited to a family gathering or a friend even gathering. Friends that you consider family, maybe. These are all different situations. Maybe you're invited out for some entertainment. Maybe you were invited to come help out with something to help the community. You will be invited, and so will they. And you will want to go out into that, into this evening meeting. Maybe there's even a work meeting in the evening, maybe through Zoom. This is where you will both submerge from your cocoons and meet each other. This is exactly what I'm seeing here. To help out, or to congratulate, or to enjoy your evening, or to discuss work. Whatever it is, you'll be invited for. Pile number 2, you'll know. It might be in March, it might be soon, but pile number 2, whatever it is, it will be changing your emotional life forever. There's no question about that. This is something that you will be celebrating. It will be a connection with the 10 of Cups here that is full of emotional fulfillment, full of happiness. Someone who you will be creating a home with. This seems to be a kind, generous, hearted person who is there to stay, for sure. So pile number 2, wow, it was 57 as we ended that. Pile number 2, I cannot begin to tell you how I enjoyed your beautiful reading immensely. May you be blessed and enjoy this connection forever. So this was your reading. If you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell, and don't forget to check my productivity book if you want. It is a small book. You won't procrastinate on reading it. And it has key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying it. If you're interested in that, please check it out. It's down in the description box. And pile number 2, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. So you've chosen the beautiful tiger's eye. Such a beautiful magical stone. And you have chosen the cloak. Now, talking about what you don't see coming, we already have the cloak. So there is a confirmation of something that you don't see coming into your life, and it will have a big impact. Let's find out together what it's going to be. And let's see the rest of your cards. Pile number 3. All right, so you have the basil. How interesting. I love this card. Right? So there is a definite transition in your life. You have Saturn in Libra with devotion. All right. Just take your crystal and set it here. All right. Now, let's take a look at your tarot cards. So pile number 3, you have the 2 of Cups. You have the Page of Swords. You have the Magician. Okay. You have the Queen of Pentacles. And you have the Knight of Wands. What a reading here. What a reading. Definitely a powerful reading. And the crystal chosen for this pile, divinely chosen for this pile, is super powerful as well. It's the Tiger's Eye is all about power, courage, optimism, bravery. And your reading is no short of that. So pile number 3. With the cloak here and the camouflage as your main card of this reading, and taking a look at your cards, I can tell you that there is something coming your way very soon that will transform, and I will talk about that in a second, your life in a very significant way. But it's camouflaged, meaning that for now it's cloaked. You're not supposed to know exactly what it is. But there is no doubt that it will transform your life. We have the basil here. And in India, a leaf of holy basil is placed on the forehead of a deceased to ensure that Vishnu can see them and that they are welcome to heaven. So this straight away shows that there is transformation. Even with the cloak, death is sometimes depicted as a cloaked figure. And you do see a dead bird here that resurrected again. From this point of view of this reading, you have the night and day. There is a shift in energy in your reading. A significant transformation appearing. Even your tiger eye has the same color of the cloak card. It's unbelievable. Anyways, the tiger's eye, like we said, is optimism and power. Now, what I can tell you about this surprise coming in, it's coming in the form of a key piece of information. Let me see if I can hold this up and you can see it. It's coming in the form of a key piece of information that will change something significant in your life. This piece of information or knowledge or contract is giving you back your rights in some way. It will shift the power dynamics in an area of your life. You're now getting a lot of power. You're being a leader in this situation. And we do see the Queen of the Queen of Pentacles appearing in your reading, showing that there is independence maybe. It could be financial independence, but not necessary. It could really be. But overall, there's a huge shift in power dynamics where you're in power, you're leading, you're in a powerful position, for sure. And with this piece of information, you're able to manifest or do a lot of things. You're in control now. You're in the steering wheels. You're going to love this. But be careful, pile number 3. I'm letting you know from now that while this key piece of information will give you so much benefit, but with the pages, you have to be careful with what you're holding. Because as powerful as it is, it's a double-edged sword. It could hurt. So always be discerning with the information that you're getting, this secret information. You know, this secret information could be inheritance, could be a key piece of information about your market, your field, could be a key piece of information about how to get leveled up in your job. It could be a key piece of information about how to get your rights with disputes in a building, maybe. You know, disputes over a property. I don't know what it is, but you're getting some hidden. You see how it's underwater? It's like a section under the water, which is already under the water. You know, like an ice opening here, a cave of some sort under the water, where the page has discovered a wonderful piece of information or a sword, and it shines in the sun. This page is learned that if they wield the sword the correct way, it's going to shine. It's powerful. They can feel its power now that they're holding it, but it could also cut them. So I'm not saying it will cut you. I'm saying be careful with the information. Study every step that you take. Please make use of this wonderful gift that you're getting from the universe here. Manifest your dreams with it. Be independent, be powerful, lead your own life, but be careful. Maybe you want to hire a lawyer to help you with that. Maybe you want to talk to experts. Maybe you want to research. Maybe you want to simply just think about things very well before you do them. Because just as it has turned night into day in a split of a second, this piece of news, pile number 3, could turn beautiful day into night. So it's, it's like, if we're going to take the example of a sword and be exact as an analogy of your situation, please own this beautiful sword. Please enjoy it. Don't leave it in the attic knowing that you own a beautiful sword because you're afraid it will cut you. But don't bring it out and play with it either before you let someone come in and train you and show you how to use it in a wise way. And you getting the experience to handle such a powerful tool like that while enjoying it at the same time. If you are careful, you're going to gain a lot of power, a lot of manifestation, a lot of independence, and you will get the whole 9 yards with this piece of information. If you're not, you might hurt yourself with it and reverse the whole situation. So it's all up to you. Pile number 3. It's all up to you. With the 3 and 1, with 13, which is your pile as well, pile 3. So 3 plus 1 is 4. This piece of information is giving you a lot of stability, a lot of independence, and like we said, a lot of power, my friend. I wonder what this is for you, but it's clearly depicted here, as you can see with me, that you're not supposed to know. Maybe you knowing now won't give you this power. So you'll be receiving this piece of information at the right time, at the right divine timing, when the stars align for you to know it. But keep your eyes open for this. It's happening very soon, pile number 3. It's going to give you a lot of power. Now that we've had a good, amazing look at this reading, how I love this and how I love the big transformational power that it will have over your life. Let's take a look at the second half of your question. How will this piece of information that we're seeing here impact your life soon? Pile number 3. Let's find out together. So, can we kindly know how will this piece of information, this powerful piece of information, have an impact on pile number 3's life, please? Can we kindly have more details on exactly how it will impact their lives? I can already see that you will love this. You are not going to believe that you found out about this. Pile number 3. You know, it's like, you know how sometimes just one piece of information can change your life. Something like how you knowing, okay, this is a bad example, but it's what hit my head. Like, for example, finding out one, we're overhearing it by the luck of the universe. A professor talking about a certain question, key question, coming in the exam. And you didn't mean to hear it, you just heard it. Knowing that, revising it, put you at the top of your class, and it affected your whole career because now you're an assistant. Okay, so we have, wow, the 9 of Pentacles. So 9 of Pentacles is a wish fulfillment card. It's going to help you achieve some sort of wish that you have. And that's why it's landing in conjunction with the 2 of Cups. So again, with the 9 of Pentacles, we have independence, we have prosperity, we have freedom. Okay, we have the 7 of Pentacles, something brimming. Something is brimming for you, pile number 3, behind the scenes. You cannot see it at the moment, but it's brimming, it's simmering, it's about to come out for you. You're going to discover it. You have the 2 of Pentacles. You have the 8 of Pentacles. You have to be very careful, like we discussed, pile number 3, with how you use it. It could hurt you, that's for sure. You don't want it to entrap you. You don't want you don't want the tools you used to hunt what you want to entrap you. Okay, so be careful with that. We'll get back to the question that we asked, which is how it will have an impact on your life. I'm just quickly telling you the messages until we start doing that. You have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. I'm starting to really feel here that there's financial abundance. You receiving financial abundance because of this piece of information. Right. Let's get a closer look into how this piece of information will affect your life. One of the strong impacts that this piece of information is going to have on you, pile number 3, is that you will realize that the way you were looking at the world, or something in specific in your world, was kind of an illusion. You do see that everything looks absolutely normal until you take a look at the rest of your card and realize it was a turtle. Maybe something was moving the world. This whole world that seems stable, something is moving that. You will find the key to what makes things work in the way that would work for you as well. And you will be using that to your advantage. Again, there is the message of work hard with the 8 of Pentacles and the King of Coins. This is someone who is responsible, someone who is willing to put in the work. someone who's steady, of course, with the King of Pentacles. But at the same time, you have the Eight of Pentacles here depicted as you could entrap yourself with that. So please be careful here. With the Two of Pentacles, be discerning with every single step that you take so that you don't hurt yourself or hurt others that are dear to you, or hurt the planet in one way or the other, hurt the ecosystem of this field, of this context. Other than that, you will find that you are living your ultimate dream. You will see reciprocation because now you know how things work. Now you understand something that not everyone knows about at all, must I say, which is making things work for you. You put in now the effort, and you get it back. You do something and you get the response for it constantly, because now you know how this ecosystem is working. This will give you a lot of power, and with great power comes great care, great planning. And as long as you're careful, you have the world in your hands. Pile number 3. Before I finish your reading, I did notice something here. With the Seven of Pentacles. In conjunction with the Page of Swords, with your decisions here. Sometimes you will have to maybe discern between when you have to be patient and hold off and not act quickly with the Page of Swords, not act straightforward, but to hold back and wait. And sometimes you will have to think when you might not want to use it at all and let it reside and maybe start all anew. So you will have a key piece of information. Know how to use it, when to use it, and when not to use it at all. Patience is your key. Patience to pause, reflect, and think. So pile number 3, that was your reading. It was a great pleasure doing this amazing reading here for you. All the best of luck with that. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to check my productivity book. It's small, straight to the point. You won't procrastinate on reading it. And it has key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person straight away, all while enjoying it. If you're interested in that, please check it out. You'll find it down in the description box. Other than that, pile number 3, it was a great pleasure, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. So you have chosen the beautiful smoky quartz, and you have chosen the moon with timing. Let's check the rest of your cards and find out exactly what you don't see coming and how it will impact your life soon. Okay, so pile number 4, you have the willow. Interesting. Do you see how you have the moon and the sun? Even I'm wearing the moon and the sun. What a coincidence. Like, there is something magical about your reading here. You have the moon in I meant Virgo, with order. Interesting. This is coming together beautifully here. Okay, let's take your smoky quartz, put it right there. And let's take a look at your tarot cards. So you have the King of Swords, Okay, you have, wow, the Page of Pentacles, and what a beautiful Page of Pentacles that is. You're entering a whole different world. We're talking about that. We're going to talk about that soon, in a second. You have the Fool, unbelievable. I have great news for you, pile number 4. You have the 8 of Cups. I told you there was something magical about your reading. Even my nail preparation was, it seems, magically was for this reading. All right, you have the 8 of Cups. And you have the Ace of Cups. So pile number 4, what I'm seeing here about what you don't see coming and how it's going to impact your life soon, what you're not seeing that's going to happen, is that there is a shift, a great shift in your life. It's like you're coming out of the dark times into the light. And especially with the moon, because mythically she is consort to the Lord's Sun, reflecting his light in the darkness. You also see with the willow, do you know how the willow, there's something so human about it, how its form, it's like a person mourning, and yet there's something very powerful about the tree, even though it kind of feels sad. But no matter how much the winds blow at it, it bends. It simply bends, but does not let it break it. And when the water runs at its banks, what's the word I'm looking for? It does not wear it away. Its roots are stemmed deep. So what I'm saying is that you stood strong during your very hard times. Things seemed very chaotic. And you're coming out of this energy into a much better times. No, much better times is not the right word. You're coming into a very happy times in your life. Complete shift in energy. And things are coming back into order for you, pile number 4. You do see with the King of Swords here, there was this times of cold. You know how with Game of Thrones, they say winter is coming. Well, your time of winter, pile number 4, is over, and you're coming into the light. There's a new beginning for you where you're leaving the old, a beginning that you will love. You feel like the Page of Pentacles here centering your reading. You see someone who's with the Page starting a new life, just like the Fool. It's a new phase of your life where you're seeing everything in light. We see someone holding a pentacle. So, and the grass and the whatever you've planted is now ready for you to sow. The plants have grown. You're depicted here as being mesmerized with the new life that you're getting into. Now, for some of you, you could be traveling, moving into another place, and through this traveling, you're getting better opportunities. You're healing your sadness. Your work will start to shine. You'll meet better people through this movement. Also, some of you could be giving birth. I'm not saying that you will be giving birth if this is not something that you want, because with the smoky quartz, this is dispersing of fears. This is uplifting the depression or the sadness and the negativity. And so this is not news that's coming in to cause fears. If you want pregnancy, because as you know, the moon controls not just the weather patterns, but also female cycles. So there might be a newborn if this is what you're hoping for. It could be a lot of things. With the big rabbit, it could be you making a fortune. You're stepping into a new world here, pile number 4. Leaving old energy behind, and the sun is entering your life. With this specific Fool, you see a mermaid who has learned to depend on themselves. They've now grown their own 2 legs, and they're coming out of the water into the safe land, into a new journey, a new environment. This is why I really feel like there's traveling here, moving away from an old situation or an old place, an old energy, and feeling excited about life because it's bringing a lot of magic with it. A new beginning that you will love. Pile number 4. I'm seeing chaotic energies of the past finally being tidied up. Things finally being put into place. You feel stable, you feel grounded, and with this embroidery and careful work, you have been working a lot on yourself, pile number 4. And you should be very proud of the work that you have done. It required a lot of patience, and now this patience is paying off for you, pile number 4. The sun is coming out into your life, melting away the coldness of the winter, coldness of things like feeling like you're alone, feeling like no one's there, feeling like there was lack of opportunities. And now into the warmth where you feel like where everything else was closed, now everything is open for you. You have the rainbow in the Page of Pentacles, and the rainbow is a symbol of miracles. You know how when there is a rainbow anywhere around the world, people stop whatever they are doing, stop and stare in wonderment, and they point towards it. Look, there's a rainbow. There's amazement. There is energy of things miraculously opening up for you, opportunities coming. There's movement in your energy. Very soon, it seems you will really be loving the changes happening in your life. This is a general reading, and I'm not getting an exact message of what that change or movement is. But with movement, this could be for a lot of you moving into another place, getting out of a bad relationship, getting out of from under someone's control, changing jobs, changing states. Yeah, and things getting into order along with that. You see there's a lot of wind. And again, you see the willow tree here. Its leaves are moving along with the wind. And like we said, the wind might have felt very powerful in the past for you, or the situations, the karmic events that happened were pretty rough. But just like the willow tree, you stood there strong, holding your ground, very well rooted. You stood with courage. You've learned and you've put things into perspective. You've made things. You've worked on your circumstances, and you've worked on your mental things and state, and put things back into order. And now you're moving out of this energy. Pile number 4. I'm so happy with this beautiful movement here. So I'm going to get your tarot cards now. And we're going to ask, how is this new change or this new movement here? This movement from the darkness into the light. How is that having an impact in your life? I'm seeing signs straight away. You have been seeing signs and messages about this, pile number 4. You know that summer is coming. And that's about to enter your life. All right. So you have the 5 of Pentacles. How fitting, right under the King of Swords. You have the Page of Pentacles right under the Page of Pentacles. Wow, how magical is that? Oh my goodness. The magic that happens in pile number 4s. Okay. You have the Knight of Wands. You have the 6 of Pentacles. And you have Justice ending your reading. Wow, I love that. So yes, finally justice is coming for you, pile number 4. All the patience that you've had to endure, all the work that you've had to do, all the unfairness as well that you had to go through. Now it's time for energy to regulate, to get into balance, and for you to reap the hard work that you've sown. Pile number 4. With the Knight of Wands, this is the fastest knight in the deck. And so this energy that we're talking about, that you don't see coming, is coming very quickly for you, causing a fresh new beginning for you. Now let's take a look at how this is going to impact your life. Again, I can't help but see movement. Do you see how with this 6 of Pentacles here, a woman taking a bug and putting it back into its habitat. It's reuniting with its family. So I can't help but feel like there is traveling, there's movement, you being put in the right place, given the right opportunity maybe. Also what I'm seeing, how it's going to impact your life, is that you have learned a lot of skills and you've learned a lot of powerful things during this, should I say, dark night of the soul, or dark night of the soul, or during these tough circumstances that are now going to prove to be very handy in this beautiful opportunity that you're getting. You're thrown into a new life, a new habitat, a new job opportunity maybe, and you're using the skills from your previous tough times, this character development that you've learned, this you knowing how to divert tough situations, how to deal with toughness. You've toughened up, pile number 4, and your new skills, with your new built skills, built knowledge, maybe the money you've saved up as well, all of the benefits that came with this winter time, you will be using it in your summertime, pile number 4, and it's going to prove to be very beneficial. You'll have a lot of advantages that others don't have in your community or in your field, in your new place, because of these tough times that will prove to be super handy for you. So there's repayment here with the 6 of Pentacles of what you put in, you're going to take out. With the Justice again, there is repayment of everything that you've worked for, all the tough times that you've been through. And I'm so happy for you here, pile number 4. I see you've built grit, a strong personality. You are not afraid to face anything anymore, pile number 4. I see you being tough. You've seen how it is. You've hit rock bottom. You know how it's like. You're not afraid of it anymore. Nothing threatens you now. And with that power that you have, it's going to give you a lot of strength and an advantage to move forward in this new opportunity that you have. Nothing puts you down. You've seen it all. You've seen disappointments. You've seen what people could do, maybe. You've seen how tough it was when there wasn't any finances. You've seen it all here. You've seen a lot. And now that you've seen it, you've learned from it, you're equipped. Most importantly, equipped psychologically. So you're no longer threatened of going back. And so you've gained balance through this process. And now the effect of these blessings is that you will know how to handle it with strength. Being happy if everything goes well and being okay if it doesn't. That's fine for you, pile number 4. And that gives you so much power, so much control, steering control of your destiny, of where you're moving or what you want to do. You're not afraid like the people who might be in your environment or in your field. You're not afraid. You can take risks. You're equipped. Pile number 4. I love the power here in this reading. You've learned to be powerful. It's written all over your reading here, pile number 4. You've become a very powerful person. The world has taught you a lot. You have taught yourself a lot. You've built grit, and you're now ready to take on the world. Also, very apparent in your reading is the energy of moving from the coldness to the warmth. It's unbelievable. You do see here this dichotomy in energies, going from the coldness, the toughness, being left out in the cold. And now you have here Sami deity in Sweden, where she welcomes the beginning of spring and summer, a fresh start, the end of darkness, setting up a foundation even. Pile number 4, you feel grounded here, and you're anticipating this bright future in this new movement that is happening for you soon. There's hope lighting your heart, making you feel like the world has opened up its arms again. You realizing that you've been through this phase of your life to learn who you are, to become strong, to become equipped. And now you're seeing opportunities left, right, and center very soon. Pile number 4. Let me get some tarot cards and get advice from Spirit. Is there anything that you need to do, pile number 4? Does Spirit want you to know something until this happens? Is this already happening? Is it happening soon? Can we kindly know? So this is what you don't see coming. It's just like a threshold. You're about to get into it. So let's see your advice here from Spirit, pile number 4. Right. So you have the Page of Cups. The amount of pages in your reading right next to each other, suggesting the beginning, is just magical. All right. You have the Hierophant, learning your lesson. You've grown spiritually. Have you grown? Pile number 4. The 3 of Cups, a lot of celebration. Okay, you have the Wheel of Fortune. I'm not surprised that popped out. It's like, see, someone's working in their field, minding their own business, doing their everyday thing, and then now they're being crowned. All of a sudden. Okay, and last but not least here, you have the Sun, ending your beautiful reading. So we were asking about advice from Spirit. So really, I'm seeing this as a message from Spirit, not advice. Especially that you have the Hierophants, like you've already learned your lesson. This is already about to happen and shine into your life. The sun in your reading is unbelievable. And your message that I'm seeing here, do you see how this character almost left her scene and is now looking at us? And you can really sense the strong message of love here, of wait for it, it's coming. You've learned your lesson and you're about to celebrate your surprise very soon. And you're about to live a brighter life. Wow, it was 41, 41 as I said that. That just gave me the shivers, which is 5 and 5 of change, a message of change. The sun is coming into your life. Pile number 4, everything's about to change. You're about to celebrate something huge, a huge movement. You see in both cards here, huge movement. So may you be blessed, pile number 4. Big changes happening. Someone is being crowned who is working in a field. It's like justice is coming. You were treated unfairly. You were treated unfairly, pile number 4. I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry, my dear pile number 4. Your justice is coming back, my dear, beautiful friend. The sun will come out. You're getting your rights back. You're celebrating things. This is a promise. Things are going to be okay. You've learned your lesson and you're now about to celebrate what is rightfully yours. My beautiful, dear pile number 4. So pile number 4, this was your reading. This is probably why you have the smoky quartz. Unbelievable. Lifting off sadness and negativity, dispersing fear. This whole energy is now moving to the past and you're moving into the sun, pile number 4. And pile number 4, if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Wow, moon and sun. I'm just mind blown. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell. And if you're interested in my productivity book, it's a small book that you won't procrastinate on reading. It has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying it. If you're interested in that, you'll find the book linked down in the description box. And pile number 4, I'll catch you in the next reading. It was a real pleasure. Bye.